With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. The fans making some noise here at the Knicks Arena. The New York Knicks are getting settled in. Now here's Brunson. Shot clock at 6. That one falls.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Pass to Cunningham. Driving in. Pistons passing it around. Over to the wing. Here's Duran. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Now the Knicks with it. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. He trains the quick shot. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Thompson. Cunningham for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Pass to Brunson. Down low. And so just over a minute and a half played. And it's Detroit's ball. Searching for their first points of the game. Harris a screen. Here's Cunningham. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Brunson, left side. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 6.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
To the inside. Out to Thompson. Pass to Duran. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson outside. Back to Anunoby. Here's the teardrop. And there's the bucket as Brunson finishes it off. He's got 10.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
Back to Harris. Thompson outside. Outside Robinson. Cunningham for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. New York with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And inside. And Towns throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Duran. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Offensive rebound. Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges. Towns the screen. New York needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Pistons trailed by 8. Jenkins with it. Stewart a screen. To the middle. Pass to Herter. A 3 ball. That shot, no good. And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Here's Holland. Fires the three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Outside for Robinson. Clarkson for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Clarkson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
Here's Holland. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Alvarado, and he converts the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
With the drive, and he jams it with authority.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pistons trail by 13. Pass to Holland. There's the triple. Robinson pulls it in. And here are the Knicks now. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Diawara can't hit. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Launches it. And Duncan Robinson with the three. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
And the Knicks with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Holland. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. New York leading by 12. Now Brunson. Tipped. Thompson left side. Bridges with the steal. Here's Towns. Rebound by the Pistons. Pass to Holland. Looking for Cunningham, and he gets it there. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Brunson scanning the floor. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Here's Cunningham. Stewart trying to get open. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Back to Brunson. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Oh, the speed from Brunson in transition.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Cunningham. .104 left to play in the first half. Robinson up top. Can't finish the one-handed jam. Pistons trailed by 14. Here's Harris. The putback. Out to Thompson. Pass to Duran. The Pistons working the ball around now. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Clarkson on the wing. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. There's the drive. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And just too fast. Cunningham slices right through him.
Alvarado up top. Pass to Clarkson. There's the pick. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the New York Knicks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Bridges attacking. They get it again. Brunson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duren pulls it in. Pistons trailed by 11. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Robinson's got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for the Pistons. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. And so it's New York with it. They've led by as many as 14 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Duren a screen. In the corner, it's Harris. From outside the arc. Some solid defense from Hart. Takes the 3. Rebound, Detroit. In the corner, it's Harris. Out left to the wing. Cunningham for 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Here's Towns. Kept alive by New York. Brunson, left side. Count it. Brunson's got 18 points.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Cunningham for 3. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brunson, no good. Pistons trailed by 9. Pass to Duren. Inside. Out to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Puts up a deep 3. And again, Cunningham missing. And Brunson has it in the corner. Out to the wing. The tray. Brunson with another miss. Harris with it. Bridges covering. Robinson for 3. Sinks the triple. Robinson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Harris's shot is off. The Knicks lead by 6. It's Hart on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. Hart's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
The Pistons making a change here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And here is Jenkins. No scoring in this one. In the corner, it's Duren. pass to Stewart. Just 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Detroit. In the corner, it's Duran. Detroit, no good that time either. New York with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. Brunson outside. Here's the 3. Duran pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
To mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Thompson in the corner. Puts up a 3. Detroit, no good that time either. New York leading by 9. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Thompson with the bucket.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Out to Clarkson. It'll count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New York with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room.
The Pistons, 29.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. It's stolen by Cunningham. Driving to the basket. Oh, offensive interference. The Knicks leading by 10. Alvarado with it. Out to Clarkson. Clarkson on the wing. Driving the lane. It's rebounded by Herter. And the Pistons with possession here. Cuts off the pass. Up the floor. And the basket by Alvarado. And the Knicks lead by 12. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Pistons trailed by 9. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. And another 3 for Detroit.
Hey, he can make that shot and have to respect him defensively.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "You're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end." Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. Brunson outside. And a sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Got it to go off the glass.
And then that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Pistons trailed by 9. It's Herter. Crane from outside.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
And he's got the answer. Brunson issues his response.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Towns with the steal. Brunson fires. He hits it with a step-back jam.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Here's Harris. Off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The free throw off from Harris.
A swing man that scores on all three levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
Brunson outside. Shoots the three. And down goes the three.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Outside, Brunson. Fires the three. A three-pointer. Good.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Knicks.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Puts up the three, and Harris will pull it down. Cunningham, sweet shot at the right time. Here's Bridges. Here he goes, and there's the dunk.
Quick guy with a long stride. Bridges, this man can blitz the hoop.
46.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good competition.